Hey guys, it's Skullgamer here, back with another Dangie Bros related video. Today we will be ranking all the DIY weapons created by the Dangie Bros. All links to their videos as well as their channel are in the description down below. Enjoy the video. In number 15th spot is Bumper Boat by Jeff. The reason why Bumper Boat is so low on the list is simply because it wasn't built. Not much effort was really put into creating it. It was heavy and caused Jeff to lose the duels against Chris and Rob.
That'll impale you.
No! Oh! Dude, that almost killed me. It makes you lose your balance.
Yes. Jeff, what happened?
In number 14th place is Eggy Stabby by Jeff. Honestly, Eggy Stabby deserved much better, but he didn't even survive till the end of the video. The knife end was cool, but not as cool as some of the other staffs on this video, and the egg end, let's just say, it didn't survive. R.I.P. Eggy Stabby.
Is Eggy?
No, Eggy's
No,
gonna break.
Eggy's gonna break.
I think Eggy's fine. Eggy is just fine.
Oh! Eggy's not
Jeff,
fine.
you lose durability point right there.
Eggy!
In number 13th place, we have Pandemic by Chris, another weapon that didn't quite make it to the end of the video. Pandemic was one of the coolest weapons created. It could use the heavy aspect of the saucepan and the slicing action of the saw blade, but sadly, as you'll see on screen, it kinda broke, and it didn't make it to the end of the video, which is why it's so low on the list.
3, 2, 1, Koki. Oh! Oh!
What?
No!
Dude, Chris is broke.
How'd that break?
Dude, I'm so
That's
glad no one
so
was over
dingy.
Chris, you.
Because yours is gone. You lose.
In 12th place, we have Puny Puncher by Chris. Puny Puncher was one of the coolest weapons created in the Battling with DIY Weapons video. The problem with it was that the boxing gloves kept falling off the ends, which kind of just defeated the point of it. But nevertheless, it definitely had a really cool aesthetic, and overall was a pretty decent weapon.
Oh, you lost one. At least I have a backup. Whoa.
Ooh,
I gotta
Robert's
block
going for
these
some
'cause this
bath.
is dangerous.
Oh, he's switching hand stances.
Whoa.
Dang, dude.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, Robert, get him! Oh, just push him. Keep pushing. He lost both his hands. Rob, you gotta push him.
No. Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, I can have my balance here.
Go
Don't
until you-
stab me, dude.
Fight to the death.
In 11th place, we have the
Stop of brutality!
by Rob. The Staff of Brutality was a pretty cool weapon, using only items found from Walmart. However, it seemed that the machete wasn't very secure on the bow staff, as it seemed to wobble just a bit. Nevertheless, it really did cut through the watermelons like a knife through hot butter. Nice weapon, Rob.
I'm lethal.
In 10th place on this list, we have the Staff of Ouch by Jeff. The Staff of Ouch was one of the first DIY weapons ever created by Jeff. It was comparable to a spear, but certainly held its ground in the competition against Rob and Chris's weapons. It was very wieldy and had a very useful and funny ranged ability. Good weapon, Jeff.
If I have good aim.
Oh, first try!
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Dang, dude, look at this melon. Just made a hole in it and cracked all around it.
In 9th place on this list, we have Double Shot Latte by Rob. This weapon was made only using Dollar Tree items. However, it ended up being pretty cool. It had a very wieldy weight to it and ended up being pretty durable. Overall, it was a pretty nice weapon made by Rob.
Everything over here once again. To be out of the way of any damage. Ooh. Ooh.
Batter up.
Oh. What was the purpose of this tarp if it's all flying over there?
In 8th place on this list, we have what I would call the meme weapon of the lot. It's the number 2 by Jeff. In the Walmart video, Jeff didn't actually get to choose his DIY weapon parts, so Chris bought him a toilet seat, a pink tennis racket, along with some pink tape. The weapon ended up being pretty powerful and fairly durable.
Guys, now time for my stupid weapon that's just the stupidest thing that's ever existed. We're gonna do a chopping action here, like this.
Oh! Epic!
Ooh!
It just sliced the watermelon.
It did!
Wow.
Guys, did you know that if you put a toilet seat to a tennis racket, it can act as a knife?
Number 7 on this list is Mustang and Sally by Rob. Mustang and Sally, or
Mustard and ketchup?
as Jeff calls it, was some pretty deadly bats with nails in them. Unfortunately, they were unable to destroy the cinder block, but they ended up being pretty powerful weapons, and certainly weapons which I think are pretty cool.
Alright, right here. That's the money.
Whoa! Cookie explosion.
I got hecka Koki. Mustang has feasted on its rivals.
Don't you mean mustard?
I quit. Right here is the money shot. Right here.
Nope.
It pushed the nail, dude.
It pushed the nail out.
This is so anticlimactic. It's so
like-
unbelievable.
It was like, tink.
Hey, didn't break, so I'm still in the game.
Number 6 on this list is Tire Iron by Rob. I'm not sure why I like tire iron so much. It may be because it was probably the best weapon created in the Battling with DIY Weapons video. It was heavy, but unlike Bumper Boat by Jeff, not too heavy, and ended up bringing in the victory for Rob.
Robertson's a pain here.
This is so hard! It's so heavy!
Yeah! Jeff lost
No matter what! This
Alright.
is stupid!
Number 5 on this list is Wait For It by Chris. Wait For It was a pretty cool weapon. The black and yellow tape gave it an awesome aesthetic, and it was very powerful, destroying pretty much everything in its path. It would be higher on this list, but Chris has made another weapon which was just a bit better than this one.
Dead!
Ben, Rob.
Wait for it.
Oh!
Now that, my friends, was a spectacle and sent my eyeballs on a journey.
Number 4 on this list is Gnome to the Dome by Chris. Gnome to the Dome was a bit like Steel Crusher by Jeff, but it was a bit less powerful and a bit less durable. It actually looked really cool with the garden components that were included in it. It actually ended up being pretty powerful considering it was made with items from Dollar Tree. Ended up being really cheap.
Smash your lamp.
Back to the dome.
Oh!
Dude!
Destroyed!
That completely destroyed the lamp.
The glass is just demolished. I took this thing like thinking it was gonna be the worst weapon ever,
You
but
took
it's
my gnome for granted.
Alright, my turn.
In 3rd place on this list, we have Buzzkill by Rob. Buzzkill was one of the first DIY weapons to be made by Rob. It looked very viable to be a post-apocalyptic weapon, and therefore it is pretty high on this list. But it's pretty awesome, but it does not rival to number 1 and 2. Ended up being a pretty cool weapon, but Rob did not want to break the cinder block, as he is a very respectful guy. Good job, Rob.
Alright, now he has to get on the beam.
I think he's ahead of Jeffrey.
Oh!
Crazy.
Dang, what the heck?
What the? Get out of my way, suckers! Out of my way, suckers!
Oh, here he goes up this thing. He has one more watermelon to smash. Oh! Oh! That went right at me, bro!
So dangerous.
What the? Rob, look at that.
Dude.
So this one just got a slash mark. It looks like it got slashed by a raptor.
Dude, there's watermelon bits everywhere.
In 2nd place, we have a heavyweight weapon, Fix Your Face by Chris. Fix Your Face is like Wait For It, but cooler and more powerful. It has an awesome handle, it's extremely powerful, and it pretty much obliterated everything it came into contact with. This is probably the coolest weapon Chris has ever made, and the second coolest weapon on this list.
I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble smashing the
dude,
watermelon.
That thing's gonna smash it.
All right, stand back, kids.
Oh! I got sprayed with watermelon.
Oh
What is
my!
that thing?
Check that out. Nice little piece for me to eat. Oh!
Smashing it. Oh, dude,
I broke the cinder block.
Oh my.
If you've been paying attention, you will know what's in number 1, but for those who aren't true Dangie Bros fans, let's have a quick drum roll for number 1. Steel Crusher by Jeff. Steel Crusher is awesome. It looks brilliant and also has a very powerful crushing potential. This weapon carried Jeff to victory with ease. It tops Fix Your Face only slightly because of the slight rage advantage. If I could have any DIY weapon, it would be this one. Amazing, amazing weapon, Jeff.
Now it's my turn to break the brick. Not only will I break 1 brick, not only will I break 2 bricks stacked on each other, but we're gonna break 3 bricks. Let's get smashy.
Oh!
One only broke 1.
What?
Only broke 1 of the bricks.
Rip.
No, that was your swing.
Oh!
Dude, that had no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that is a cool weapon, Jeff.
If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you want to check out Dangie Bros, their channel, along with all the links for these videos that I used in the video, will be in the description down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out. Make sure to check out my other videos. Goodbye.
That, my friends, was a spectacle and sent my eyeballs on a journey.